What's up everybody, this is Verdict and thank you so much for stopping by. Now, two very quick mentions before we start the video. Creator code Verdict is still up and running. If you do wish to support this channel, then use the code whenever you're purchasing from the NA/EU website for the client. I get a small cut from all the sales that we do off of ACoin and packages, so it's going to help me quite a lot. And of course, if I earn your subscription by the end of the video, it would make the world to me. Now let's talk Orc Camp. I must say that there is no reason for you to bring an Awakening Mystic here if Succession Magu is still a thing, as she will probably farm about 50% more trash than us. She's just insane even after the nerfs. What I'm trying to say here is that there are just better classes to farm this with, but still, for the purpose of this video and trying to optimize our gameplay with Mystic, we gave it a go. Now, I usually never set up a spot to prove a point, as I do consider this cheating, but for Orcs, I really made an exception because it literally takes less than 30 seconds to light the entire Marnie realm up. So I think we should be taking this advantage. We're not farming 10 minutes for Despair on Gyphon or like setting up 5 Reapers on Hex, etc. It shouldn't really be a big deal. After the Awakening Mystic buffs here, I was quite impressed with her damage, as she's capable of almost one-shotting packs with just one 3-shard spender. I used these crystals, bumped up the accuracy a bit for our Gushing Waters and pretty much other abilities that were kind of lacking onto that front. We don't want any misses at all, and I also took Demi-Human artifacts, Exquisite Crown Meal, Giants, Church Buff, Tent, and these add-ons. My idea with Mystic here was to avoid farming the wizards for pumping up the silver an hour as what we'd usually do, and focus entirely on killing as many mobs as possible to increase my trash numbers, and I think it worked out quite well. By the way, I'm not sure if people are still farming wizards for optimal money. I've not been here for quite a long time, but still, that moment you get the weapon is where our spec really starts shining. I started using a forward move rotation with Earth Splatter, with Raging Wind, with Dragon Strike and Gushing Waters to really kind of move forward and keep killing targets instead of spamming my Rapid Stream and Tidal Burst. I really wanted to optimize the way I flow over the spot, which was probably what resulted into the high trash that we got. So I love these new changes to be able to activate Wave Orb out of Spiral Torpedo and Gushing Waters, as it really helped a lot on this spot. At the end of this entire hour, this was pretty much my third hour, I did 2 to practice before that, I did about 27k trash here. And if we are to believe the average on Garmoth, that's 21k, it is quite a bit, but let me tell you that Garmoth hasn't rested the Awakening Mystic tables post buff, which I think they really should have. That's something that the developers there should probably do, in my opinion, every time a class gets a buff or a nerf in PV, but probably just my opinion. Now, a few quick mentions, as we did jump the Marnie realm on this orc spot. At one time I started overclearing, so I did have to slow myself up just by a little bit by not leaving leftover orcs and moving to another pocket, etc. So I started tidying up my rotation in a better way, and I'm not sure how much this impacted my result. Also, I used a tap of Agris for the boss spawn, which yielded over 300 trash. I did get only one boss for the rotation, so it's fine. I loved seeing that, and it's a pretty common practice in terms of Agris consumption. Would I recommend you grinding on orcs? Definitely, I would. Like, this here is an amazing silver an hour spot, and it's quite consistent, especially when a drop event is up like it is right now. I would love to see some more pumper Mystic players really go ape on this spot and break it harder than me, because I know there's some animals out there for this. If you decide to do that, upload it and we'll cover it in one of the streams we do here on YouTube. It would be some great stuff to watch. So with that said, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope I earned your subscription. Create a code Verdict as always, and tell me, which spot would you like to see next? See you soon.